This apartment, of course, it has a fantastic view, and this young lady here has the best view of all of us. She spends the days up there just dancing.
Jumping.
What a life, huh?
Yes, jumping for joy.
So she's happy, we're happy. So Sweden is a very nice country, but in the winters in Sweden can be quite long and quite dark, even though it's the south of Sweden. So in our retirement, let's say, which is coming up, we were looking towards spending a winter in a lighter, warmer climate, and maybe summer in Sweden, because Sweden is a fantastic country in the summer.
Yes, yes. And England is pretty similar too. The climate that we had in Sweden was very similar to the climate that we had from the part of England that we came to, from the northeast of England. Was pretty similar.
Of course, let's say the culture in the south, we're even south of the Mediterranean countries here. We're off the coast of Africa, but it's still Spain, of course. But the Spanish attitude to life is very nice for us, because it's day to day. Everybody's very friendly, very open. Whereas, you know, North European people, we tend to be very reserved, very structured. Life is very, let's say, in a square box. But in here, it's more free. We feel free, and we feel the reception of the people here is very nice. And although we can't speak the language fluently, we get by, and we will learn the language.
Try, and yes. We're trying to.
And we're very well accepted. No, we were having a holiday mainly, but then about a year and a half ago, we discussed, and I went on the internet myself and decided that maybe it would be a good place to purchase a property for our...
Yes, because prior to that we had been looking at Greece, because for many years we used to go there, and we'd been looking at Greece, and then we thought, well, it's not warm all the year round, but Gran Canaria, it's just all the year round, and we thought, well, and we've been travelling here, we thought, well, that's where we want to be.
Yeah, we looked at this area, of course. We looked not only for this fantastic apartment and the view, the facilities around the apartment. There's a golf course here, which when I retire, when we both retire, perhaps I play a little golf, perhaps Joan might become interested to play golf, so it's just 10 minutes away, so that will be a hobby, one hobby. And then we like to walk. We're not tied down to just sitting here.
You can, I mean, we can actually walk from here all the way past Amadores round the cliff to Puerto Rico.
I think it's that feeling that this is our property.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a constant feeling.
It's a constant feeling, and the being able to come to a home, you feel you have a home again. If you're staying in a hotel, you don't know what it's going to be like, or you have to take so much. Now we just travel light down here, because we have everything here, and we have all our comforts here.
I think you see so many examples of European people, let's say from UK or Scandinavia, buying properties in Spain, which is, they buy it for the weather, let's say, that there's so many examples of people who do it in the incorrect way, let's say, and try to do it alone or on the internet or buy off plan, and all of these stories you can see on the various TV shows that show you should find a reputable real estate company and it's a big step to buy another home. It's one of the biggest steps in your life. So Cárdenas brought us through that first step to buy something a long way from home. It's often very easy to generalize and say this company was a good company, and but I think when you're personally recommending somebody to a friend or a colleague, or you have to be very careful that what you're saying is correct. Otherwise, it's not the correct way to go forward. But I would have no reservations in giving the name of Cárdenas to a friend, a relation, or a colleague, to say, if you want to buy a property on Gran Canaria or other areas, this company has the full package, a good team, and you can trust them.
We often worry and doubt people, and that was one of the best things for us, that we could relax.
Move to the next stage in the process, and that's to take contact with the owners of the property in front of the legal people and Cárdenas, and discuss the contract and agree the final terms and have the contract legalized with the notary public. And that process was very smoothly done from our side.
Yes, it was. And then even after everything was complete, Cárdenas still had contact with us and still carried on explaining different situations afterwards. It wasn't a case that you just signed the contract, paid your money, and then that was finished. They're still in our life, and they're always there for any questions that we still have. And nothing was ever too much trouble. It didn't matter what question you wanted to ask, whatever. It was always the... From the very moment, Teresa helped us with everything. She was always there for us. We're never frightened to call them. We know that they'll be there for us.
We made a decision that we should look to buy a property abroad. I went onto the internet, which is a fantastic tool, of course, and put in Gran Canaria and apartments for sale, and of course you get several companies in the web browser, but Cárdenas strangely attracted my attention. I opened up the site, and the site was very well organized, very nice pictures, very detailed pictures, very good description. Gives the impression it's a professional company. If you're looking for quality, then this website gave me the idea this company knows what they're doing. So. Well, of course, when you're buying a property, you're looking for the best property you can for the price you're paying. You have to balance the two. It's all location, 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 but you have a budget. So when you have a budget, you need to know the costs, all the costs, when you're purchasing. Not just the purchase price of the apartment, you need to know the taxes, the legal fees, the full picture. And
of course, which was a great advantage, was the English speaking site for us too. Teresa was excellent. She understood every question that we asked in English, and we got perfect answers. We understood everything. That is a big worry when you have language barriers. Understanding the property's history and legally how it's arranged. It's very important to understand every word. I think that's the advantage of Cárdenas. They have the full package. You see a lot of companies who say, okay, we can take your apartment from site to keys in hand. But a lot of them is not that situation. And sometimes it's broken up by, you have to go to another official accounting company for the taxes. Whereas in Cárdenas, you get the full picture right the way through. So you're not worried that you've missed any stage out. They can take you through every stage from start to finish. And this is the important thing about Cárdenas. It's a team. You feel there's not just one person, there's a structure behind the person you meet. We like this South Mogán area because it's
very dramatic with the coastline, and very picturesque. We think we have a fantastic apartment with a view which is, for us, perfect.
It's unbeatable.
Unbeatable,
yes.
Yes. Every morning you have your breakfast with this. I don't think you can complain about life, really.
No. We love Portadown, the fishing village. It's so beautiful. Beautiful restaurants. This is something else we found on our side of the island here, that the restaurants are beautiful food, and
food is very good here.
Yes, and shops. Every shop that we could possibly want is here, and
that's every shop you would possibly want, I think.
Yes, Palmitos Park. Been to. That was absolutely fantastic. It was like being in an exotic country.
Yeah, there are other things to see we haven't seen, so
yes.
we shouldn't be unfair to Gran Canaria and say there are other beautiful areas we hope to see when we have more time.
Yeah.
But we have also Amadoras Beach, only 10 minutes walk from here, which is a coral sand beach imported from the West Indies, if I understand. And when you look at that in the sun on the day, it's fantastic. It's a beautiful beach and safe bathing, and everything fits our requirements.
Yes.
And Cárdenas made it happen, so we're very grateful.
Yes.